we're just sitting around talking about February and talking about how much fun it is to be in the month full of love and hugs and kisses. And all of a sudden I had an idea. Do you remember the bestest boyfriend you ever had in your whole life?
That current boyfriend doesn't want to know about your bestest boyfriend.
We won't tell him it's on tape. How would that be? But somebody like, if you were fantasizing, and you don't have to say names, if you were fantasizing, who would knock on your door and say, I want to be your friend on Facebook? Everybody has a
I was going all the way back to the little boy who gave me a heart for Valentine's Day.
Really?
This is a true story, yes.
This is a made up one. Not like all the rest of the stories she's ever
did not
told.
want me to keep it. She said I had to give it back because I couldn't accept jewelry. I was in like 8th grade.
It was a real
It
heart.
was a real heart, a little gold heart on a chain, and he gave it to me for Valentine's Day. That was what was his name? I can't remember.
Here
his
in
name.
Delray Beach,
Yeah,
Florida?
here in Delray Beach.
Was he cute?
Sure,
How
at the
old-
time.
how
I was
old?
in 8th grade.
Eighth
and
grade?
she said I really shouldn't accept jewelry.
Did you take it back?
But, yeah, I think I gave it
Did
to
you
him.
break his heart?
Oh, I broke up with him probably the day after that because that's what you did back
This
then.
kid
It
has
was-
walked around with a wounded heart his whole life. Would you
Yeah,
think
I
of
think
his
he got
name?
over it.
Apologize to him right now.
Tell him your
I
story.
think his name was Roger.
Oh, Roger.
She's very sorry.
It wasn't her fault. It was her mother's.
Once again.
I remember my first boyfriend was actually in 2nd grade. I think we dated for the amount of time it took me to kiss him in the cloakroom. Although I brought him home that day.
She did. She brings him in the house.
2nd grade.
And you.
2nd grade, yeah, we had a separate room that was a coat room, and you had a hook and a little shelf so that you could put your
Mud
boots and yeah.
Yeah.
And so we, everybody had gone out, and he was still in there, and I was in there, and I walked up to him and I gave him a big smack right in the ear. Because he turned his head right at the last minute.
She walks in the house, and our living room. Then we had a room that you step down the atrium, and then you step back up into the den. And he stumbles down, he stumbles up, and she sort of pushes him into the den and goes, "Here, this is him. This is my boyfriend."
I'm sure he felt welcome.
I can't imagine me doing that. Not in 100 years.
No, because you're not like that now.
Yeah.
But
I
just-
wasn't like that then.
Now you can say you're sorry to him for doing that.
And I don't know, Scott, was that Scott?
No.
No, what was his
Oh,
name?
I can't think. Cute as a bug.
Yeah, he moved that next year, that his family moved.
Oh, he was really cute. He
Yeah.
was shorter than you.
Whoever you were, thanks for the kiss, and I'm sorry I treated you that way. I hope you forgive
Rotten.
me.
She's rotten. Well, I remember in 5th grade there was a little boy named Toby Evans.
Oh,
I
she-
You remembered.
And he
Last
was the
name.
fastest kid in our class, and I was the
Ooh.
2nd fastest.
Oh.
And we had a very tight bond because of that. And we would have
Fast, huh?
races out.
Oh,
in
you
the
mean fast?
fastest runner?
Hey, you did.
Out the ghetto.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
James
sorry.
Rice, 5th grade.
I'm sorry.
Not 9th. And we would have races out in the schoolyard, and he was the fastest, and I loved him. So, Toby, if you're out there.
Maybe Toby.
Let's
could-
run again.
Wouldn't it be fun if all these old guys just found you all on Facebook?
I know,
and
that's what Facebook apparently is all about.
Yeah.
Oh, uh-oh, I don't want to be
I
found.
dare to venture in too deep.
I thought John.
I did. I just recently hooked up with an old boyfriend on
Did you
Facebook.
really?
Yes,
That's
I did. And Chris, if you're seeing this, I will write back eventually. I promise.
Chris was your love in college.
Chris Brockle, yeah, he was the one that got away.
Wow, we're
Yeah.
giving
Oh.
last names too.
Yes.
He was a nice young man. It was a bad time. Your dad had just died. Yeah, because I had just moved into over the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bad time. She had a cat.
Trinka, loved her.
Yes.
Whatever happened to Trinka?
Oh, did he get Trinka?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I was moving in with Tim, and Tim couldn't have it.
Oh. Now he lives with
Tim's
5
allergic.
cats. I know, but now he lives with
Puts up
5
with it.
cats.
I know.
My greatest love, and I'm sure John Du Bois had absolutely no idea he was my greatest love. I thought John Du Bois was the most gorgeous man God put on this earth.
You
You know,
coveted from afar.
from afar. In 4th grade, well, you know, we probably sat close. I was a Freund, I was an F, he was a D.
Right.
We were
sounds
probably close.
Yeah.
But he was just tall, because I was one of the taller kids, and I mean, little kids.
Yeah.
And he just had everything any woman would ever want in life.
In 5th grade.
In
or
5th
sixth
grade.
Great. And he had blonde
He had
hair.
really cool pencils.
And he had a 3-ring binder.
Right. I wonder if he still has hair.
Chris doesn't.
Oh.
Sorry, Chris.
But those are our first loves, or close to our first loves. I hope maybe this February, I think every woman has a little eeky, squeaky fantasy to find out what happened to her first love. Go look on Facebook. I bet he's there. And if you were mean to him, apologize. Write to him. And really, we would all.
amends.
If he's single and you're single, look him up again.
We would all like to connect with Kate's because he was fast. Go look for your lost
So if
love.
you're out there, Toby,
Yeah, Toby.
leave ice on Facebook.
Have a warm, loving hunt for an old boyfriend this February. Happy's gonna happen today.
Today.